Okie dokie kokie. Hello and welcome. Mike's joined us. Hello, Mike.
Hey, Mike.
Hello.
Literally in the split second between me leaving the Zoom call and starting the stream, you must have appeared. So that was very good magic trick. Congratulations. Welcome everybody, and hello to anybody who's watching. I know a few people watched last week, and we have some new subscribers. So wherever you are in the world, if you're actually watching us live or watching us after the fact, hello. And welcome back to where's Woody gone? Welcome back to the corner of an office ceiling. We are on episode 10 of playing Jinxter, and so last week we got stuck at the end. So here's the thing. This is what I'm just remembering what happened. So after we finished the stream last week, and we were kind of stuck because we couldn't, for the life of us, figure out how to get everything we needed to the station, because we figured we need the saddle for the unicorn, but to send the saddle through the post costs 2 fur coins, and we need 2 fur coins in order to buy our train ticket. And we were completely stumped. And then literally after I finished the stream and the game was still open, I just looked at our coins. I just did a look at the 1 fur coin, look at the 2 fur coin, or look at the it was the silver coin, the foreign coin that we get from busking. And I was in the station when I did it, and our shoes were still animated, so I was still tap dancing. And as I looked at the foreign coin, some tourists wandered in and responded to me busking, and the station master, basically, because I was busking in the station, said, "Oh, all right then, I'll sell you a ticket for half price." That would never have occurred to us. And so it was just a really random thing that happened off stream. But we now think that what we're supposed to do is send the saddle ahead using the 2 fur coin, and then go to the station and busk in the station, not outside the station. And if you busk in the station master will get pissed off and offer to sell us a half-price ticket to get rid of us, and we then still have the 1 fur coin to buy the ticket and can still get up the mountain.
But we're also hoping, aren't we, that the 1 fur coin stays long enough in the hat to attract the tourists.
That's just in case we'd actually need the foreign coin, because obviously we get this silver foreign coin from busking.
Maybe we don't need it.
But maybe we don't need it. But so I'll show this in a sec. I've gone back. I didn't go back to before we enchanted the 1 fur coin. At least I didn't think I had. But in fact, I know I haven't, because we have the 1 fur coin and we have the glass, right? The beer glass. So we must have enchanted the 1 fur coin to get the beer glass. But I'll show you in a sec. When I look at the 1 fur coin, it's not enchanted anymore. And we can. I just tested it. We can put it down and move, and it stays there. So I don't know if it's that you can only enchant one thing at a time.
Possibly. Okay, that's handy.
But I think I've set this up right now. So I'm going to restore. And we are on the weather tower. I've deposited the umbrella back at the bottom of the tower, so that if we do need to go back up and jump off, we can get it. But we are now on the weather tower, and the case is here. So we're wearing the hat from the weatherman. The umbrella is back at the bottom. The case is here. We now have to pick the things that we're taking to the station because we can't take the case with us.
Have you already posted the saddle?
I have posted the saddle and
Good.
retrieved the dragon charm, yes. So I've
Okay.
used the 2 fur coin. I've posted... I debated over whether to post the saddle to the depot or to the station, because you could post it to the station. But then I remembered when we tried to busk, like our hat went missing. So I wonder if the depot is actually a safe place to post things to, because that's what it's for. And if you just post things to other locations, maybe, especially if there's tourists wandering about the place, they could just take it with them and we'd lose it.
Never trust a tourist.
Never trust a tourist. So, yes, I've posted it to the depot. We also have the sack, right, that the gardener had, the swag bag. So we could take that and put stuff in that as well. So we have all of the charms, the coin and the glass that we can't get rid of, and we're wearing everything that's wearable. We need, I presume we need the harmonica. I'm going to take the ash because we went to trouble to get it. I'm going to take the flies because we have no use for a bunch of dead flies. And presumably at some point we need to resurrect some dead flies for some reason. And we can get the sack so that we've got a bag to put things in, possibly. But is there anything else that people think that we should take with us? We've got a tin opener, a key ring, a dragon toy, a book, a plastic bottle, a matchbox, a baking tin, a plum roll, a sieve, and a bung.
I feel like we've used all of those things, haven't we?
Yeah, I was going to say, what haven't we used?
Apart from the plum roll, maybe.
Yeah, but we've been in a situation where the baker eats the plum roll.
Yeah.
We haven't used the bung.
We haven't used the bung.
Oh, no, that's true.
But obviously we've... Yeah.
Which plastic bottle is that?
It's the plastic bottle that the oil was in.
Okay, right, okay.
So we could put milk in it. It's a container that we could... If we need milk at some point, we're going to have to go all the way back to our house and get the milk from the fridge.
Yeah.
So it's actually still got some ice in it. That's interesting.
Well, let's just crack on.
I think we should just crack on, and then obviously if we find there's things that we, that's exactly what we need the plum roll for, we'll have to come back to this point and take the plum roll with us. But I think that's the same for a lot of items, right?
Okay.
So we've got the ash, the flies, the sack, and the harmonica. We've got the 1 fur coin, and the saddle is ahead of us. So I think we can just go climb beam, and then doodah, and now we're on the end of the beam. There's a cloud. And then we go jump on cloud, right? Village green on the cloud. Do for cloud. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to save here as at the station with that selection of things. Okay, and then I think we get up, right? On our feet. So maybe we go and get the saddle first. East of the station, or I'm also not sure if we need to try to buy a ticket with the 1 fur coin first. And then busk. I'm going to try doing that. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say buy ticket with 1 Ferg coin.
I mean, we could also busk outside the station to get the other coin first as well.
We could do. That's true. Tickets is 2 Fergs on account of blah blah blah. Should we do that? Should we get the 2 Ferg coin first, or the silver coin first? We could go drop hat, put coin in hat, and then do for shoes. It's not clear whether we need to play the harmonica even.
Surely.
Yeah, you weren't playing it before, but yeah, give the crowd a show.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I've just waited until some tourists turn up. 3 waits, and it says, after a while, a bunch of tourists stroll by. They gaze at you, obviously deeply disappointed in your performance. You're obviously even worse than the tourists thought. Far from making a donation, they reach into the hat and steal your coin.
Oh, what?
Maybe we do need to play the harmonica. Dang.
Start playing the harmonica, they might give it back.
Do we have the harmonica?
Yes.
We've actually got it on us, because last time we
Yes.
the week we had the harmonicas because we posted it, but we can't have posted it.
It was one of the items that I took out of the case before we clouded over. Okay, let's try this again. Get up. Drop hat. Put coin in hat.
Did you not want to do this in the station then?
Well, I'm doing what Mike suggested to get the foreign coin first before then trying it in the station.
Okay.
It might be that if we do all of this in the station, we get the coin and we also get pissed the station master off.
Yeah, that's what I was thought.
It's possible. Okay, that worked. Yeah, so in fact, playing the harmonica brings tourists. So they're not just, these ones don't just wander by. It says you raise the harmonica to your lips and begin to play, astounding yourself with your unexpected virtuosity. After a while, a bunch of tourists stroll by. They stop to watch you for a while. Your expertise as an entertainer bears fruit. Smirking smugly, one of the tourists drops a silver coin in your hat. Presently, the tourists walk away.
Because we are actually good at that. So.
Yeah, so that works. Get coins, get hat, and then east. We're tap dancing there. And then buy ticket with 1 Ferg coin. Tickets are 2 Fergs. We didn't even, you know, when this happened before, I didn't even put the hat down. Okay, so if I play the harmonica, it brings tourists. They stop and watch you for a while, peer about looking for somewhere to make a donation. Drop hats, put coin in hat. 1 Ferg. Play harmonica. Do for spells worn off. I'm going to have to do for the shoes again. Okay. Play harmonica. Oh, here we go. Your busking eventually bears fruit. Just as your lips are beginning to wear out and your feet to fray, you hear a hoarse cry of rage from the station master's office. All right, he bellows. You win. I'll sell you a ticket half price, anything to get rid of you. Okay, so get coin, buy ticket with 1 Ferg coin. You have just completely ruined the station master's day. In deep depression, he jabs at the gadget in front of him, tears off a ticket, and hands it to you in silence. Right, mutters the station master to himself, might as well close up for the day, put my feet up, have a cuppa. Fair enough, fair enough. Without further ado, he slams the hatch shut. A gust of wind catches you unawares and flicks the ticket out of your hand. The ticket sails gracefully eastwards towards the platform.
We got loads more points though.
The flipping ticket's flown off. Okay.
Run after it.
I have. I've gone east. We're on the platform. There's a ticket here. Get ticket. The wind dies down long enough for you to almost grab the ticket, then almost willfully gusts again and whisks the ticket further along the platform.
Oh, do we need to change the weather?
North. There's a ticket here. Further along. I mean, this is where we need to go. There's a ticket here. Get ticket.
Can you not do like
Thingy? Is that the sun you
yeah,
want?
thingy the weather or whatever?
The rain stops abruptly. It's disappeared now.
Do you know what? I literally, as you were buying the ticket, I was thinking maybe we should save it here.
Oh, it's like, I mean,
Well, you need to either thingy the weather or the ticket.
the ticket. Or we can't even see the ticket, but yeah, you're right. Maybe when we're in the same location as a ticket, we need to it. Yeah, let's do that. Okay.
What does do?
It
Makes
returns
it
it to
come
your
back.
hand.
Oh, okay. Because we could also try freezing the ticket. But yeah,
Do for shoes. Play harmonica. Great. Get coins and hat. And then east. Buy ticket with 1 fur coin. We can't. Drop hat. Put coins in hat. Right. Get all. Got the coins. Yes. Buy ticket with us. Okay, let's save it here. I still need to get the saddle and get on the train before it disappears. But let's buy ticket with 1 Ferg coin. Okay. Ticket sails gracefully eastwards. Ticket here. Watcher call it. Ticket. It's a watcher call it, right?
Yeah, watcher with a TCH, call it. Yeah, like that.
You must have the ticket. Could try and freeze it. What was freeze? Ujimi. Yeah? Nope. Every time I try and get the ticket. Okay, so north. Ticket is here. So I'm going to... What am I going to do? I'm going to...
Change the weather?
Change the weather. Thingy, right? Thingy.
Yes, thingy.
Nope. further along the platform.
Am I remembering correctly, or have I just made this up? But did we ages ago have a net?
You've never had a net.
Okay. I am imagining things.
Making it up, you are.
But now on the railroad tracks. Okay, so it takes us all the way to off the platform to the railroad tracks. Get ticket. It's touch and go now. You are touching the ticket and the train is ready to go. You grab the ticket just as the train with a piercing whistle moves off. The locomotive is bearing down on you and gathering speed rapidly. You just manage to scramble away as the hot breath of the engine blasts against you. Panting with effort and trembling with fear, you watch the train recede into the distance. Although it's still moving relatively slowly, it's unlikely that you could run fast enough to catch up with it.
Oh man.
Okay. I think we need
And
to
we
get
don't
this saddle.
The saddle.
Yeah. I think we need to get the saddle before we buy the ticket. But it looks like when we have the ticket, when we buy the ticket, that kicks this whole thing off. Did you just put your hand up, Lee?
I mean,
You
I'm
totally
just
did.
trying to put it down. It's like, I don't know why.
Maybe when I
I don't know.
I was like, you can't just speak. Right. So this is another puzzle. So I'm going to go east, north, north, open door. Whoa, the station master's just closed up. The saddle is here. Right, okay, so I don't think we have time to busk outside the station, guys.
So we need to just start this again and just go straight indoors.
Yeah.
Do you think we should get the saddle before we start busking?
Yeah, maybe.
Lee, I thought you'd frozen there. You were stuck. Like,
I mean, it's like we go east, east, north, north, open door, west, get saddle, east, south, south, west. Buy a ticket with one Ferg. There's no such G. What? Okay. Just do for the shoes and wait for tourists. Okay. This is what happened last time. I didn't put the hat down. I didn't play anything. I was just in the station with the tap shoes on. A tourist in a herringbone overcoat sidles up alongside you. Psst, he hisses, prodding you with a finger. Psst, it's me. Like the what's name? Disguise, he says, pointing at his Japanese camera. The tourist wanders away, pausing periodically to photograph several really interesting bits of the platform. The doofer spell wears off and the shoes stop dancing, leaving you weary with exhaustion. Ooh. Do for the shoes again. We're still in the station with the station master here. Where have all the tourists gone? All aboard. The tourists never showed up that time. Man. Play harmonica? They don't know where to make a donation. This is tricky. Get up.
Why did you
East.
not play the harmonica that time? Just to save time.
Just to save time, yeah. When we play the harmonica, it brings tourists and then they're disappointed that there's nowhere to make a donation. Unless we put the hat and the coin down. So it does.
You need to do it all, though, don't you?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think we need to do everything. Okay, so I'm going to try it this time. I'm going to get the saddle first, and then I'm going to go through the whole busking thing.
And then maybe save it
Before we buy the
trying to
ticket.
before we get the ticket, yeah.
Yeah. So.
Right. I've got a possible theory about the ticket as well. But I think because it ends up on the train track.
Yeah.
So I'm just, do we need to, rather than chasing the ticket, do we need to get on the train, wait for the train to leave, and then somehow sort of open the window and grab the ticket as we go past it, rather than getting the ticket and getting back on the train? It's a ridiculous idea.
Mm.
Go with the other option first.
So we're doing this in the station this time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the guard comes to check your ticket before the train pulls away.
I think he does.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that was.
Okay.
Okay, now Thunder's just did a thumbs up.
Okay, so I've got the coins. And I've got the saddle. But I need to convince the...
You need to annoy him a bit more.
Now. So now save. Buying ticket. Now I don't need to get the saddle anymore. I've got the saddle.
Just out of curiosity, did you try buying the ticket using the foreign coin at this point?
We did last time.
Yeah, I know, but it was 2 Fergs last time, wasn't it?
Only except Fergus.
Okay, yeah, just checking.
And I think the ticket blowing away is a puzzle. I think we're supposed to trigger it.
Yeah.
Do we just
And
keep chasing it until we're on the tracks, and then we have to chase the train, maybe?
No, I think that it blowing down the platform is the number of goes it's giving you to solve the puzzle. So I think there's only like 3 attempts or whatever it is.
Yeah, maybe we need to do multiple things, like the gust of wind catches you unawares and flicks the ticket out of your hand. Ticket sails gracefully eastward along the platform.
Could you go east twice? So go past the ticket. Would that work?
I can go north now to get in front of it.
Yeah.
But
I don't think that's going to
I
work.
don't think that does anything. I think the ticket moves when you reach out for it, when you try and get it.
So rather than getting the ticket, can you say stand on ticket? Just doing the classic.
Yeah. I'm looking at the ticket. The ticket is, considering its small size and even smaller value, an extraordinarily pompous document listing all sorts of penalties and disclaimers in virulent purple ink. Step
What do we
on
have? What do we
ticket.
have in our inventory?
Oh, all aboard now.
Do we have anything sticky that it can get stuck to?
No, we have Ash, Dragon Charm, Unicorn Charm, Walrus Charm, Pelican Charm, Amethyst Charm, Flies, Glass, Saddle, Sack, Harmonica, Foreign Coin, Trousers, Shirt, Gloves, Spectacles, and Tap Dancing Shoes.
Can we put the glass on it?
No.
We never made it to the tracks that time.
Well, we haven't tried picking the ticket up this time. As soon as we try and pick the ticket up, it'll go away.
But the train's left already as well.
No, the train's about to leave. We can go east onto the train, I think. Oh no, the train's gone without us. So
Did you say stand on ticket rather than step on ticket?
yeah, we can try that. I don't follow you.
Did we try just following it and saying get ticket? Do we ever actually manage to get it?
I think every time we try and get it. Okay, so now we get there. Well, maybe if we do it immediately without any delay, we might get there. Ticket. Ah,
It might also be that the puzzle is how to catch up with the train. I know that feels less likely than how to do it quickly enough to get on the train, but
I mean, I
Maybe
think we
it-
need to get on the train with the ticket. I mean,
I agree, Bill.
Yeah, no, maybe this is just there's an extra 8 moves or something after we buy the ticket that we have to accommodate for, where because we do pick it up eventually, don't we? Once it goes off the end,
I'm not sure we do.
didn't we? Did we not have the ticket as the train left? Oh, I thought we did.
Yeah, I thought we did as well. Can we just
Let's
try
see.
that?
Right, so east, get ticket. North, get ticket. North, get ticket. North, on the tracks, get ticket. Oops. Yeah, the fact remains that a train may come along at any moment and flatten you. Perhaps you had better go south back to the platform before you go south for the winter permanently. That's what it normally says. We go get ticket. Now it says it's touch and go. You are touching the ticket and the train is ready to go. You grab the ticket just as the train with the piercing whistle moves off. The locomotive is bearing down on you and gathering speed rapidly. You just manage to scramble away as a hot breath of the engine blasts against you, panting with the effort and trembling with fear. You watch the train recede into the distance. Although it's
Run after it.
it's unlikely you could run fast enough to catch up with it. Run
Yeah,
Oh, we
after
might.
we have the ticket.
Can we
heart pounding
do
and
for it or
lungs
something?
bursting, you charge up the tracks after the rapidly accelerating train.
Keep running.
Oh. With a final burst of speed, you leap forward and claw wildly for a handhold on the train. For a terrible moment, you seem certain to fall, but the guard who has been waiting at the back of the train extends a hand and hauls you aboard. Right, flounces the guard. Let's be seeing a ticket then.
Yes.
And we've got points
We
and
just got
everything.
another 10 points, didn't we?
125.
The guard takes your ticket and scrutinizes it carefully, hoping to find some technical invalidity. He then hands it back to you. Thank you, he says, deprived of the opportunity to exert his authority. Thank you so very bloody much.
And now, save.
Save it.
Did I say at some point that I liked the developers of this game?
I mean, to be fair, it wasn't a very tricky puzzle. But I still have there's no use for the bridge to the other platform.
Chris, what are you saying about us? It's not very tricky. It took a lot of effort to solve it.
Taking us 2
It was
sessions.
I know.
An exercise in persistence
we're
rather
shit.
than a tricky puzzle.
Yeah. And again, it's that understanding the wording. And again, we need to learn that when it says it's going to be virtually impossible to do a thing, what they mean is do the thing.
It's not quite as bad as Hitchhikers.
No.
But yes. But also, like, it just takes a while to kind of understand, you know, what's happening. The fact that it's triggered by us trying to get the ticket. So you think there's things that we need to do to stop it getting that far, but actually you just need to let it go. But you need to do it immediately because the train will leave before you even get to the end to pick it up.
Do we now have the foreign coin as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got everything. We've got the saddle, we've got the foreign coin.
Got the saddle, crucially.
Yes, crucially.
So yeah, let's do the.
I think we've even got the hat. I don't think we didn't
let's go.
Let's try and get to the castle. If we can get to the castle, that would be an amazing achievement.
Do we have the hat? Do we leave the hat behind? We might have left the hat behind.
Dear God, I hope we don't need it.
We do have the foreign coin though. Yeah, just wait. Okay, so here we go. Might we see a unicorn here? A snow white unicorn is grazing nearby. No.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Yes, we have a saddle. Okay, put saddle on unicorn. It's not going to like it. The moment the saddle touches the creature's back, he freezes and stands quite still. He is turning slowly back into wood. Ride the unicorn. You're now sitting on the snow white unicorn. Do for unicorn. Once again, the unicorn trembles and shudders as life flows through his body. Firmly seated upon the saddle, you rise into the air with the unicorn, which after a brief and comfortable flight, settles gently upon the parapet of the castle. Welcome to the parapet, you seem to hear it say, and we hope that you will fly with us again. Have a nice day. 10 more points.
10 more points.
Castle parapets. Castle parapets on the snow white unicorn. From the dizzy height of this parapet, perched high above the precipice, you can survey the entire castle. Downwards leads to the walled garden.
So I predict that the next bit of this game is going to be us frustratedly going, oh, that's what we need the fill in blank for, and us not having it on it.
Fact.
But let's get to that point.
That would have been another good alternate name for the group. That's what we needed the effing blank for.
Should have brought the bung.
Yeah.
I guess exits are just down, right? Down. As you leave, you hear a rush of air and turn to see the unicorn flying away. Walled garden. If you ever needed evidence that the greens were rather weird, you have it now. This secluded garden is dotted with most peculiar statues, including one which appears to represent a petrified guardian. Exits lead up to the parapets and east to the promenade court. Statues that look like real people, huh?
Can we wake them up?
Let's look at the guardian. You can't see the guardian. Look at statue. The statues were erected in the dim past by dim sculptures to portray dim guardians. I mean, I can do for them.
Why? That's weird and scary.
I mean, just to see what happens. Nothing happens. No. Okay. East and up. Go east then, I guess. Is there anything else here?
It's a shame we didn't have a traffic cone. We could have put that on the statues.
It's weird. It just says including one which appears to represent a petrified guardian.
Mm.
If it was like important, but maybe not. Okay, let's go east then. Promenade Court. In the castle's days of glory, this court would have been thronged with promenading grandees. Now it is deserted and gloomy. A walled garden lies to the west, and a vast archway stands to the north. Okay. Nothing else here. North then. Castle Archway. A tremendous wooden door leading northward stands in this Gothic archway of massy granite. Southward lies the Promenade Court, and a tiny defensive passageway runs east. Look at the door. This heavy door, fully 30 feet high, is studded with nails and would resist the fiercest attack. It is locked. Okay. I guess we go through the passageway. Passage. This passage is so narrow that one man could easily block it. A design feature, presumably. It leads west to the great archway and continues downward from here. Down. The jailer here wakes up and sees you. Oi, he yells. You! Right! He summons a guard who drags Zam off to Janador, then turns to you. Oi, he yells. You! Right! He hurls you against the dungeon wall, blows a violent raspberry at you, and slams the door.
So, are we in the cell that Zam was just in?
It seems like we just walked into a jail and Zam was there and got dragged off.
Okay.
To Janador. Isn't Janador like the head of the Green Wizards? Or Green Witches?
Yeah. Okay, what's in the cell then?
Dungeon. This room has been carefully decorated in traditional dungeon style, and thus is disgusting. Damp drips from the crumbling walls, to which a set of heavy manacles are immovably pinioned. Nearby hangs a rope which appears to be attached to a wooden hatch. Are we manacled? We're still carrying all of our stuff. Look at the manacles. These primitive and rusty instruments of restraint are available for all sorts and conditions of customers in the dungeon. Look at the rope. This old rotted rope is attached to the wooden hatch. Looks like you pull on the rope to get the food in the hatch. If there were any food in the hatch, that is. Anyway, you get the picture. The inner hatch is designed to allow the prisoner to get at his food. Rumour has it that you'd be better off eating the hatch rather than the food, but it looks as though you would have difficulty lifting it, let alone eating it. It is closed. Open the hatch. Try as you might, the hatch won't budge. Pull rope. Interesting. As you pull on the rope, the shutter rises to reveal one of those little dumb waiters. That is to say, a little space with another shutter on the far side. It looks as though the outer shutter closed by means of some interlocking mechanism as the inner shutter opened, probably so that the unfortunate prisoner could get at his food without ever being able to glimpse the outside world. After a few moments, the weight of the shutter becomes too much for you. You let go of the rope and the hatch crashes shut.
I take it as too small for us to crawl in there.
So basically, we need to be in the dumbwaiter when the inner hatch shuts, so that the outer hatch opens. So we could. It said that the rope was frayed. I wonder what happens if we just tie the rope to the manacles and then get in. Tie rope to manacles. You raise the shutter with the rope, which is now long enough to reach the manacles. Once tied, the taut rope keeps the hatch shutter open. Climb in hatch. Dumbwaiter. You are compressed like toothpaste in a tube into this pig swill stinking compartment between two hatches, one leading to the dungeon, the other to the kitchen. In the good old days, at this point, a prisoner would have flung open the hatch and eaten you. Okay.
Yeah, because you're in the hatch pretending to be
Yes,
food.
pretending to be
Yeah.
food.
So now we need the rope to break.
Yeah, we need the rope to break.
Or cut the rope or something.
Yeah.
Can have we got anything to set it on fire or?
Oh God, don't say, oh, that's what we need the matches for.
But then don't say it, Rosie.
Can we put the glass?
Yeah,
with it?
break the glass and cut it.
I mean, I can try
Or-
breaking glass.
Or do for it, or
With what? It feels like we should use one of the charms, seeing as we've got these charms.
it does.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can we use the walrus charm then? Freeze it, and then we should be able to break it.
But we can't.
No.
I guess we can't reach it from.
No, we can't reach
We
it. can
can't. We can't reach the rope from here.
I would start throwing charm things at it though.
But we can. We don't have to be in. We could freeze it before we get in it. That might make it easier to break when we're in it.
We can't do anything with the rope from inside the dumbwaiter. We can't even look at it. You'll have to be nearer to examine it properly. Leave hatch. Oh, let's look at the outer hatch a sec. The outer hatch opens onto the kitchen. When the grandees had finished gobbling in the hall, the swollen scraps would have been passed through the hatch into the dumbwaiter, ready for the prisoner to collect. It is closed. Open outer hatch. Try as you might, the outer hatch won't budge. Close inner hatch. Try as you might, the inner hatch won't budge. Get out of hatch. West. Exits. South. Okay. That's what's going on. Nearby hangs a rope which appears to be attached to a wooden hatch. Yeah, so look at the rope. It is fixed to the manacles. Old rotted rope. Yeah. It's just an old rotted rope. It's interesting that we can tie it to the manacles though.
That definitely seems to be the first half of the puzzle.
Definitely.
It does. Ujimi manacles, I refuse. What can we do? We can make things come to life. Doesn't seem to be useful. We can freeze things. What's the other one that we can do?
We
Make
make
it
things
funny.
come back to us.
Back
yeah.
to
Make
us.
it rain or sun. That's
Ah.
it.
There we go. Do we need to do that?
Did we make the rope come back to us?
Untie rope. What you call it rope? Oh, get rope. No. Oh. Out of nowhere, the Guardian appears. Struth, he says, grimacing at the surroundings. Last time I go on a package holiday. 4-star accommodation, it said in the brochure. Wait till I get my hands on that travel agent. He begins to inspect the room. These Guardians keep showing up, but they don't actually help much, do they?
Do we get in the dumbwaiter and wait?
They don't help at all.
I don't think we can do anything to the rope, can we? And
Can we tie the rope to the door?
Ujimi manacles? No. Tie rope to manacles. That is the obvious thing. Once tied, the taut rope keeps the hatch shutter open. Well, I'm off, mutters the Guardian, and if I were you, I'd do the same. Oh, I forgot, you can't, can you? Ha ha ha! He leaves as mysteriously as he arrived.
I mean, it does seem like burning the rope would be a good thing, but how on earth are we supposed to know to bring everything this far with us?
Do we think we need the candle and the matches?
Maybe. That would be the kind of logic puzzle thing to do, wouldn't it?
Is there a way
Or
to
the plum
freeze
roll.
that?
Because it mentions if there are any food in the hatch.
I mean, I don't think the plum roll's going to help us.
Can we? Okay, here's an alternative thing. Can we freeze the hatch long enough to untie the rope and then get in the hatch?
Ah. Is it Ujimi? The hatch acquires a frosty tint, but it soon thaws away. Climb in hatch. And now let's try Ujimi in a... Oh. Yeah, frosty tint, but soon thaws away. No.
Or just getting inside the thing and then making it rain or sunny or...
Nothing happens when you thingy.
Is there any other way to jam the dumbwaiter?
This is the only way to keep the inner hatch open. And if we go... Oh. I just go north, right? Dumbwaiter. Cut rope. You can't see a rope here.
I presume you can't even jump or anything because you're crammed in there, aren't you?
Hmm.
Before we went down the passageway, wasn't there a garden we could have gone into? And maybe we're missing something from there that would have
No.
helped solve this.
We've been everywhere.
Okay.
Well, I can go back and check, but I checked all the exits from every location. We were in
Yeah.
the walled garden. And then
We
there's the
were, okay.
promenade, and then there's the big door and the little passageway that goes down and gets us here.
Well, I mean, you could alive the flies.
What are they gonna do?
I could alive
Maybe
the
they'll go and
fly.
eat, maybe they'll go and eat the rope.
Oh,
Oh God, who knows?
This way we could get the hatch open to put something in it. The hatch is not a container. We can't put anything in it. We can go in it. If we is it doofer? If we doofer the flies, they vanish into the distance. Yeah. Buzz around our heads, then vanish into the distance. So it's not as if they just stay in the, because we're in a dungeon with no escape, they don't even stay around. We can rub ash on rope. The rope is not affected by the ash. Ujimi the rope. What happens to that strange concept? We can't put the coin in the hatch as a bribe. The hatch is not a container. If we go in the hatch and then say untie rope, you can't see a rope here. Untie inner hatch. Inner hatch is not connected to anything. It is. The inner hatch is connected to the rope on the outside.
What happens if you say cut rope now?
I've tried this. It just says you can't see a rope here.
Yeah.
But that, okay, sorry, oh, we're in the dumbwaiter. I meant when we're not in the dumbwaiter, just sort of proving the theory that
With
if you
what?
could cut the rope, with what? Yeah, okay.
But the glass is not sharp enough.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing that we've got that might be sharp enough is the tin opener.
Do
What
we have to
happens-
break the glass?
It says with what, but can we just throw glass on floor?
Break glass and then cut rope with glass.
Yeah, we've tried breaking the glass, but it says with what? We need something to break the glass with. Glass hits the wall, the glass breaks, the glass reappears in your hand. Maybe we need to fray the rope. The glass is not sharp enough. It is damaged.
But we don't want the glass to reappear in our hand because it's reassembling itself.
Well, we've got no choice in that because that's the only way to actually have the glass in the first place.
Is it?
Yeah. Because the landlord takes it
Oh,
off
that's
us
right,
as soon as
yeah.
you try and leave the
Yeah.
pub.
But isn't there also the theory that we can only do that to one thing? So if we did it to something else and then broke the glass,
Okay. So I've what you call the ticket,
yeah.
and it looks like the glass is no longer enchanted. If I look at the glass, it's damaged, but it's not shimmering anymore. Throw glass at wall again. Break glass with wall. Can't do that.
What did you do earlier to break the glass? Because it definitely said it broke.
I threw it at the wall. Throw glass at wall is what I did.
Yeah.
So it is now damaged. break glass, you can't do that to the glass.
And if we now say cut rope with glass, does it? Okay.
Oh, it must have the glass. Get glass. Maybe try it now. Throw glass at wall. Glass hits the wall. Get glass. Touch rope with glass. Not sharp enough. Break glass. You can't do that to the glass. You can damage it.
This now feels like we're just not. We
Yeah.
don't have the right words.
Well, it's 3 minutes past 8. We've done well. We've definitely made progress. We might have to think through how the hell.
So, I mean, this is a bit of a long shot, but it might be worth trying unwatchamacallating the glass before we try to break it for the
Yes,
first
we
time.
could try that. But I have to go back to the castle. I can do that as quick. We can give that a go and see if actually throwing it against the wall when it's not whatchamacallit it actually breaks it.
Yeah.
So
I think it'll just say it's damaged.
yeah, I think so.
Not reappear in your hand immediately.
But it quite specifically said that the glass breaks, and the whole damaged thing only appeared when we looked at it once it was back in our hand.
Yeah. Ticket. Throw glass at wall. Glass breaks. To look at the glass. Can hold a full pint, it's damaged.
Yeah.
You've now got the glass. Tie the rope to manacles. Cut the rope with glass. Yeah, no different. That's not it. Untie rope. Well, I was going to try one more thing. Gosh, I've just forgotten what it was. Oh, it was.
Going to fray the rope, weren't you?
Yeah, I've got nothing to fray it with. Yeah, the weight of the shutter becomes too much. Okay. Yeah. I think we leave it there. If you've got any suggestions, if you want to go back through the list of objects and suggest things for me to go and fetch and get back to here in the next week, then do.
Matches and candle.
Matches and candle. Yeah. Which is a pain, but I think you're right.
That's the most obvious for sure.
Yeah. I mean,
and Rosie's always right.
The other thing.
Not always right, but it does seem the obvious thing.
The other thing is the tin can. The sharp edges of the tin can. That's the other sharp thing that we might have. But I think we threw that at the lamp, the oil lamp. So I'd have to go all the way back there. At least this way, I just need to go back to where we started today and, retrace our steps to pick things up. But if it's that, then I'd need to go and find something else to throw at the oil lamp. Dang it. Trixie. Part of me thinks we probably have everything we need right here. Part of me is like, as soon as you get to the castle, none of that other stuff really matters. It's a whole new thing. You've got everything you need. You just need to figure it out. You just need to ask the right questions about the locations and objects that are in those locations. So
it's definitely dropping really strong hints that the rope is old and knackered and frayed.
yeah.
And will break at any moment.
I mean, of course, the other thing that we could do that we haven't actually tried, and this is daft, I guess, but go in the dumb waiter. We just sit here and wait.
And we can't wiggle around or anything to try to make it.
Yeah.
No. Okay.
And we can't pull the rope from here, can
No,
we?
we can't do anything with the rope from here. We can't even look at it. It's too far away.
You can't freeze the manacles.
Nope. Try that.
Did we try tying the rope to anything else?
Like what?
Well, I was thinking the door, because if the guy comes in and the door in swings, it would close the hatch.
Splintery but obviously solid door can only be opened from the jailer's side. It is closed. Untie rope. Tie rope to door. The rope isn't long enough to reach the door.
Can it reach the hatch?
The rope is tied to the hatch.
No, I know. Oh, in my mind I'm thinking it's gone through some pulley, but it's just actually just.
No, tie rope to hatch. Try as you might, the hatch won't budge. But the other thing is that when you untie the rope, the door slams down. So, but we can't put anything under the hatch. Under hatch, you're unable to do that. Nothing for it to slam down on top of. So, 10 past now. I think we're going to call it quits.
Okay.
All right. Cheers, everyone.
Bye.
Thinking caps on.